With me is Jerry Krell and Adam Krell. It's a team of two filmmakers who have produced reputable films for public television. And currently, there's a film which is being shown all over America. Recently, the National Sikh campaign has approached them to really see if they can create a very high level movie and documentary on Guru Nanak. The reason, because we did a poll in 2015 and 2014. What we found out is 0% of Americans know about Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak, who is one of the main thinkers and prophets of humanity, and yet nobody knows about him. So we are going to be celebrating in 2019 550th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak, and what we explored the possibility of creating a documentary which could be shown on major public television stations all over the country.
Nationwide.
And we already gotten a big breakthrough, which I'm going to ask Jerry to tell us. So Jerry, considering your experience in making movies and documentaries on faith communities, why do you think this is so important?
Well, I think it's important because, as rightly pointed out, Sikhism is the 5th largest religion in the world. And yet, even though there's been so much of all documentaries and feature films on Jesus Christ for Christianity, and Moses in terms of Judaism, and Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, in Islam, there has never really been a major film, a documentary on Guru Nanak. And so this is really a pioneering effort, a breakthrough effort to get understanding and interfaith understanding from the other religions and from the American public at large and from an international public at large, of not only who Guru Nanak is, but how his philosophy even today influences Sikhs all over the world, and outstanding Sikhs, whether it be the head of MasterCard, a singer who is internationally known and represents the UN. All these outstanding Americans and Canadians we will see what his philosophy is in this documentary. And he is a man of his times, even though it's 550 years before. He was for gender equality, for no caste system, for equality of man, for the environment. So here's a man whose vision, or I should say, or a guru whose vision is in today's world, and yet very little is known outside of the Sikh members about who he is. And that's what we hope to do when this documentary plays on public television stations nationwide and is streamed worldwide to many different audiences.
So in terms of your movie production, we are thinking that this movie will be shown on American public television stations. So what kind of audience are we talking about? Who are the people who are going to be watching this?
Well, it's a mainstream audience, the people the public who watches public television.
Okay.
And it's an influential audience, it's an intelligent audience, and it's a wide-ranging audience in terms of our past documentaries. We have averaged 250,000 people every year who have seen each of our documentaries.
Okay. And in terms of the breakthrough, what you have shown us is a permission or promise by the production of the public television station's producer
Well,
giving a permission.
Well, we have always, our presenting station, a nonprofit 501c3 station, is Connecticut Public Broadcasting, Inc. And Connecticut Public Broadcasting, Inc. is our entree to the public television system. As you know, Masterpiece Theater, that's WGBH. Ken Burns, WNET. So each program that is presented on the public television system works through a presenting station.
Okay, so we already gotten a permission and
Precisely.
approval by the major public television producing company, which is based in Connecticut, that they will be showing this movie on 250 public
Well, no,
television
they will.
stations.
They are the entree station to American public television
Okay,
and to the World Channel. And American public television is the distributor.
okay,
And American public television is considered the first of the outside of PBS. It's part of the PBS system,
okay.
and so they will be distributing the documentary to every member station, and they all belong to American public television.
Okay.
And also through the World Channel, which is also part of the PBS system. And so our track record has always been that 80 to 90% of the stations show our programs year after year.
Okay,
Our documentaries, the evergreens,
okay,
which means that it's not just on for 1 year, but we're normally averaging 6 to 9 years
no, okay,
of broadcast
okay.
at various times through the year.
Okay. So Adam, looking at from your research about Guru Nanak before you kind of jumped into this project, what did you find most significant about Guru Nanak?
Well, I think what I found most interesting is how current Guru Nanak's philosophy is, his ideas of the equality of men and women, the importance he places on environmental issues, on treating all men as equals. So I found that to be the most interesting thing to me, and something that I think will be very relevant for in the production of the documentary.
Okay. And do you think, looking at what's happening in America, with the polarization throughout the American, political scene, how would this documentary or the philosophy of Guru Nanak, what kind of thing that we are injecting into the public sphere?
Well, anytime that, we want to, our goal is to, as documentarians, is to promote greater understanding.
Yes.
And I think that a documentary has the ability to really get involved, really open up a subject in an intelligent
Yes.
and deep way.
Okay.
And I think that, you never know how documentaries will be received by an audience. As you say, we are a splintered society, but I think if we are promoting positive and
Yes.
intelligent information, that it will help to, it can only help to make people more informed,
Yeah.
and that's our goal.
And what we discovered from the National Sikh Campaign polls and post polls is that once Americans know who Sikhs are, there's a general feeling of positive acceptance of our turban, our beard, and our outlook, and who we are as a community and as a religion. So this movie running on public television can also open up a major opportunity for us to reach out a larger audience.
And like the Abrahamic religions, this is what I have learned, the Sikh religion and the members are people of the book.
Yes.
This is something that I think Americans of Abrahamic religions faith can relate to.
Yes.
That there's a book that they relate to, with many of the principles that are in all of the other Abrahamic religions. And this, I think, it is not that they are worshiping many different deities, but one deity, and their guru now is the book.
Yeah. And Guru Nanak is the world teacher, the world figure who changed the course of humanity, which people don't know. And through this movie, we will be able to convey that message. And in terms of besides the prominent Sikhs or the Sikhs who have accomplished a lot, who else do you have in mind to be included in this documentary?
Well, we plan on reaching out to the top academics, philosophy, religion, history, who will be able to put Guru Nanak's life into a historic context. And so we want it to be a film that has academic merit and can be seen as a real teaching tool for people and have information that is, useful to people who want to learn.
And also clergy from the Abrahamic religions who are familiar with Sikhism and who can make positive comparisons about what these religions share in common, what Christianity shares in common with Sikhism, what Judaism, what Islam shares in common with Sikhism. That, I think, is very important in terms of understanding in the public square by not only American, but international audiences and people here in the United States and Canada. And so this is really a pioneering effort.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. ਵੀਰੋ ਤੇ ਭੈਣੋ, ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੈਰੀ ਕਰੈਲ ਤੇ ਐਡਮ ਕਰੈਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਮੌਕਾ ਮਿਲਿਆ। ਇਹ ਬੜੇ ਪ੍ਰਸਿੱਧ ਤੇ ਸਤਿਕਾਰਯੋਗ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਫਿਲਮ ਮੇਕਰਸ ਨੇ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਮੂਵੀਆਂ ਬਣਾਈਆਂ ਨੇ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਸਬਜੈਕਟਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ, ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਗੁਰਪੁਰਬ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ 550ਵਾਂ ਸਾਲ 2019 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਉਸ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਟੈਲੀਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਸਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਤਕਰੀਬਨ 250 ਸਟੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਇਹ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟਰੀ ਮੂਵੀ ਦਿਖਾਈ ਜਾਏਗੀ। ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਦੀ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਹੱਸਦੇ ਆ ਇਹਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਪੂਰੀ ਰਿਸਰਚ ਕੀਤੀ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ 3 ਮਹੀਨੇ ਲਗਾ ਕੇ ਪੂਰਾ ਸਬਜੈਕਟ ਨੂੰ ਪੜ੍ਹਿਆ, ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਫਿਲਾਸਫੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਾਣੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਸਾਰਾ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਹਾਂ ਕੀਤੀ। ਤੇ ਇਹ ਹੁਣ ਬੜੇ ਐਕਸਾਈਟਿਡ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਮੂਵੀ ਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ। ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਰਲ ਕੇ ਇਹਦੀ ਫੰਡਿੰਗ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਤਕਰੀਬਨ $4.25 ਲੱਖ ਲੱਗੇਗਾ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਰਨ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਿਊਸ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ। ਉਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਪਾਉਣਾ। ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਦਾ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਬਣੋ। ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੰਦੇਸ਼ ਹੈ ਸਾਰੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ 'ਚ ਪਹੁੰਚਾਉਣ ਲਈ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਵਰਗੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਿਰਮੌਰ ਦੇਸ਼ ਹੈ, ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਆਡੀਅנס ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਐਜੂਕੇਟ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਬਣਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵੀਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਤੇ ਆਓ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਗੁਰਪੁਰਬ ਬੜੇ ਧੂਮਧਾਮ ਨਾਲ 2019 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪ੍ਰਚਾਰ ਕਰਦਿਆਂ ਮਨਾਈਏ। ਸੋ ਆਪ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. May God bless you.
Thank
and
you.
we will hope to continue on this journey and this endeavor. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.